All right, so I'm here with Maria. Maria, how old are you?
27?
27. Are you originally from Arizona?
Yes.
What part of AZ?
Phoenix, 10th Ave.
And what's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
Yeah.
How long have you been homeless for?
On and off since 2015.
And how was your childhood growing up? Did you have both parents?
Until I was 7, my dad passed away in a car accident. And then my mom remarried when I was about 10, 11. It was more like a neglectful situation because my mom was young herself when she had all of us. So she was a kid raising her kids. So she really didn't know, how to handle it. So it wasn't a great life, but you mean like I'm here, so and I'm fighting, so mama didn't raise no for me.
So what do you do out here to survive?
The most. I do dates. I sell blues here and there, G here and there. Just whatever I can.
Do you booze?
I can't lose. I'm not going back to prison for shoplifting. No.
Okay. Do you panhandle sometimes?
No.
No?
It's too embarrassing for me. I have too much pride for that.
Okay. And how dangerous is it out here in the streets of 27th Avenue doing what you do?
It's real dangerous. There's girls that come out here and you don't ever see them again.
Yeah.
There's girls that come out here and they get tipped by Midnight Productions. God forbid me for saying online, but like, it's real. And they never see their families again. And that's the end of that. And then people, like there was this one time when I guess a pimp was out here killing hoes. I don't know for what reason, but they were finding females in the back of dumpsters, in hotel rooms, and all kinds of crazy shit. So it's really dangerous.
For people that don't know what Midnight Productions is, what is that? Because I've heard about it before.
It's like a crew, like it's a gang of men and female that snatch up women to do porn videos, or to do whatever they want with them,
Okay.
As their slaves, whatever they please with them. It's scary.
So, what's one of the worst situations you've been out here being homeless and having to do the dates?
I thought this woman was trying to help me out, right? I was at Fort St. Thomas, and she had took me in or whatever. She was pregnant, so I didn't think there was anything. I didn't think she was evil, bro. I didn't think she was mean and stuff. Anyway, after a couple of days staying with her, like within a couple of days, she had took me to Encounter, which is like a bar, a swingers bar. There you go, a swingers bar. And she wanted me to do a date over there, but I didn't want to. So I didn't, and she got upset about it. And then a couple days later, she ended up telling me to go with her friend, her plug. So I go with her plug, whatever, and it ended up being that she ended up telling me to her pimp. She told me to her pimp, and I was locked in a room. I don't even know how long I was in there. For a few days. And it would off from the outside, not the inside. So I would have to knock on the door to ask to go to the restroom or whatever I needed, right? Well, I needed to use the restroom one day. I knocked on the door and the door creaked open. Everybody was passed out, drunk, faded. Everybody was passed out. I didn't think twice, I ran. And as far as I could, as fast as I could. And that should have set me straight. That should have set me like for a safe place, right? But I didn't. Right, this is just strong just to get sober. I don't want to get sober because there's so much shit I have to deal with emotionally, and I'm not ready for that. I don't know when I'm going to be, but I'm not ready for that today.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did you go to the police after that?
No.
Why didn't you go to the police?
What for? So they could open a case and not even... Like, as soon as that happened, as soon as I got away, I would drive past there just to see if I see anybody that, that I knew from the house. And that shit was empty there, nobody was there. So what was the police gonna do? It was gonna be an open, closed case. It was pointless.
So it was just like an abandoned pad that they were using for that stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have family out here still?
Yeah.
And do they know about your situation?
They know I'm homeless. They know about my drug addiction. They know.
Isn't that covered there?
Oh, shit. They know that I'm homeless and about my addiction, but they don't really know what it's like to be out here, you know?
Yeah.
So they just, I feel like in their head they think that I'm just a and that's it. But they don't know what comes with it, you know?
Yeah.
So they cut me off. They don't talk to me anymore.
So they completely cut you off? They don't tell you to come back home or nothing like that?
No.
That's really sad, man. Do you have kids?
3 boys and 1 girl.
And who has your kids right now?
My daughter's with my mom, and then 2 of the boys are with their grandma, and my oldest son is with his dad.
Do your kids know about your situation?
I don't know. I have a 12-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old. I haven't seen my oldest son since he was about 5. So I don't know what they tell him. I don't know. I don't see my middle 2 kids, and the last time I see my daughter was around the time her dad passed away, which was about 2 years ago. I seen her. She was still a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have kids, but I don't know my kids.
You mentioned earlier that you went to prison. What did you go to prison for?
Burglary in 3rd degree, theft of means of transportation, false reporting, and possession of dangerous narcotics. I basically took the rap for some guy I was with.
Yeah.
Loyal to a fault, you know? Because he wasn't there for me when I was locked up.
Why do girls do so much for their men out here?
I don't know why I did that.
I've met a lot of girls that they'll pretty much give up their life for their men, and it's like their man never does anything for them. Like, I've always wondered, like, why is it that these girls are like willing to give up their life for them?
These
and
men
the guys won't do anything back.
These men teach us, or they brainwash us to make us think that nobody else wants us.
Yeah.
And nobody else loves us, that we're ugly, and that no one else is gonna ever want to be with us. So we feel like that's the only person that's ever gonna love us, and we want to make them happy because we don't want to be left alone.
Yeah.
I guess that's what my thought is. My thought was, and try to learn better than that.
So you took the rap for your man. How long did you do in prison?
They gave me a 3-year sentence.
3-year sentence. Did you end up doing the whole thing?
I had a lot of back time. So my 3-year bid, I did 11 months because of all my back time I had and the programs that I popped for. So I got released out like 9 months early.
Yeah.
So
you ended up doing like 2 years and some change?
Yeah.
How was your experience in there?
I didn't learn my lesson. I went back 2 more times. To me, the first time I'm bisexual, so to me it was pussy palace to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't learn my lesson at all.
So you were in there kind of having fun?
Yeah.
When was the last time that you were locked up?
2018.
2018. So you did your time out here in Arizona?
Yeah, Perryville.
Perryville? Have you ever done time in any other state?
No.
No? Okay. If we have younger viewers watching this interview and they're thinking about trying substances, like, what kind of advice would you give them?
Stay home. No matter how left out you feel or how out of place you feel, work with your family, you feel me? Don't just run away from your situations. Talk to your family, you feel me? Like, it sucks being out here alone. It hurts. Just stay fighting, you feel me? Don't run away.
Family's number one, right?
It should be.
All right, well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay with me using this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And just in case my subscribers have some help for you, if they have any donations or anything like that, where can they contact you?
My Gmail is nevarez315134 at gmail.com.
Okay, and what kind of stuff do you guys need out here? Like, is it hygiene or?
So we need everything: hygiene, socks, shoes, clothes, hygiene. I said that already. What else? Blankets. What else do we need?
Shoes.
Food. Cause we always stealing QT and shit. We're always stealing food. So yeah, whatever you guys can help with, it goes a long way. We really appreciate it.
What about for like the people that say like, why don't they just get clean? Why don't they just get a job? Why don't they just, you know?
If it was that easy, we would have been done that a long time ago. If it was that
Go through
simple.
what we went through and try to say the same thing.
If anything, go to NA. What is it? Al-Anon. It's basically where the family goes and they study. They go and try to understand why we do what we do, why we continue to go what we go through and suffer through what we suffer through. Just it's not just for because we're covering up a lot of shit inside. We're covering up the hurt, the pain, whatever it is that we're covering up. We're trying to like make it go away, and that's what happens with it. We don't know any other way, or we're scared to figure out another way. I don't know. But
All right, Maria. Well, thank you for this interview. I really do appreciate it.
thank you.
Gracias.